Yo, what's up guys? So, welcome back for another Dueling Network video. For the past few weeks I've been testing out Thunders, which is one of the new and upcoming archetypes. The basic of the deck is that you can easily summon multiple level 4 monsters to your side of the field for easy rank 4 access. When you normal summon a Thunder, you can normal summon another Thunder and so on. The deck has a searcher to search out your key cards. You can also, the deck also has a salvage. But I'll come back to that at the end of the video with the deck profile, of course. Anyway, let's get to the game. This was a game I had a few days ago, I believe. Yeah, it was the first game I had against a good friend of mine. Um, didn't know at that moment what deck he was playing. Um, so I have a pretty decent opening hand. Opening with the Thunder Seahorse is always nice, since it's your searcher of the deck. You can discard it to the graveyard to add two Thunders with the same name from the deck to your hand. But the downside is that you cannot special summon in that turn. So just going to set the Torrential Tribute since I don't know what deck he's playing. And as a defense, of course. He activates Terraforming and he searches out the Ravine. So he's probably playing Dragonities, of course. Maybe Chaos Dragons. Um, but yeah, he activates Ravine, uh, discards the Dragonity and searches out Ducks, I believe. If I remember correctly, yeah, he searches out the Ducks. He's going to normal summon that. And obviously, yeah, I'm going to activate the Torrential. Um, my hand at the moment is not that decent. I draw into the MST, so not going to activate it just yet. Going to set it, so going to activate my second Thunder Seahorse effect to take the Fat Thunder to my hand. Can't special summon this turn. Just going to set the MST so I can chain it if he decides to use it. If he decides to use his Ravine, that is. Going to chain the MST if he does. And set the warning. Of course, he's going to activate his Ravine and chain the MST to his cost. So he has an open field, so I'm feeling pretty comfortable to go to push for some damage this turn. So going to normal summon the Mothunder to my side of the field. Try to activate its effect. You can always feeler it. So normal summon Fat Thunder. Yeah, not going to normal summon another, since I don't want to run into a Torrential Tribute. Going to exceed in the Constellar Omega, which is always nice because it's unaffected by the opponent's spell and trap cards if I detach one card. But yeah, you obviously can't stop a Solemn Warning. Here I was thinking if I should set the Mirror Force or not, but yeah, not going to set it. Drawn to Duality, not going to activate it just yet, since I try to summon another Constellar Omega to my side of the field. Normal summon Mothunder. He finish chains it, so that lets me activate Duality. Going to take the recycling batteries. It's like the salvage of the deck, so that's always nice to have. It's live at the moment, so that's why I took it. Immediately going to activate it. Yeah, since I have no further plays, I'm not going to set the Mirror Force. Just going to end my turn. So yeah, feeling safe. I have the Vealer in hand. I have the Honest. I have a Warning set. And here he takes me by surprise. He plays he plays Hieratics in Dragonity. So he special summons Definite. Not going to Solemn Warning that, of course. Um, waiting his play. Um, checking his graveyard. Yeah, he tribute summons for another Definite. So also not going to warning that because the chances are high that he's indeed going to exceed for the Atom. And indeed he does, so definitely going to Solemn Warning that, of course. Again, nice hand at the moment. Have the Honest in hand, the Vealer for protection. Here I draw the Sisthunder, so yeah, I try to make a big play here. Because he has an open field, of course, so normal summon the Fat Thunder. Try to activate its effect, but he has the effect fielder. No worries, I can exceed. I was thinking here a bit, but his Dark Hole isn't played yet, so going to special summon another Constellar Omega to push for 2400 damage, of course. And I believe I'm just going to set the Mirror Force in main phase 2. Yeah, I was thinking here for a moment. Yeah, checking the graveyards again. Yeah, set the Mirror Force and end my turn. Again, feeling safe, have the Honest, have the Veiler. He's just going to set one card. So, and here I draw a Reborn, so I should have the game in the bag, since I have a Constellar Omega in my graveyard. So I try to push for game here, normal summon the Mothunder, try to activate its effect. He has no Veiler this time, so normal summon Fathunder, activates effect, and normal summon Sisthunder, activates its effect. So now I can banish a Thunder type in my graveyard, and yeah, if my opponent survives this turn, I can add that Thunder type to my hand in the end phase. Um, so here my first thoughts was, yeah, going to exceed for Utopia, but I quickly changed my mind and, yeah, obviously going to exceed into Shockmaster. Um, if he has a, yeah, possible Mirror Force. If it was a Torrential, no problem. I obviously can activate Constellar Omega's effect. So activate Shockmaster's effect, Calling Trap, and yeah, indeed, that's the game. So it was a good game. Quickly, yeah, take a look at the deck list. Um, yeah, I'm running 3 Thunder Seahorse. You can discard it, yeah, to add 2 Thunder monsters from your deck to your hand. Both Thunders must have the same name, so you can either add, yeah, Mothunder, Fathunder, or Sisthunder to your hand. Important to know is that, yeah, you normal summon, for example, a Mothunder. You cannot normal summon another Mothunder to the field with its effect, so it has to be another Thunder with a different name. Sisthunder lets you banish a Thunder type monster from your graveyard, and you can add that banished monster to your hand in the, yeah, in your end phase. So it lets you reuse your Mothunder, your Fathunder, or your Thunder Seahorse, for example. So that's nice. Thunder King is also an excellent first turn opener. That's why I'm playing 2. Maybe going to bump up that, yeah, to 3. I'm not sure yet. I like to run one Violent Prism. It's a level 4 Thunder and a tuner. It can be summoned through your Thunders for an easy Stardust, or, yeah, maybe Crimson Blader, which is an excellent choice against Chaos Dragons, for example. Um, Recycling batteries is like the salvage of the deck. Taking 2 Thunders from the graveyard to back to your hand for another rank 4 exceed is always nice. At first, yeah, I also was testing Batteryman AAA, but yeah, I quickly dropped those because, yeah, they weren't needed. I had a lot of times where I had clogged hands of multiple Thunder monsters and Batterymans, but yeah, a single warning or Veeler or, yeah, any other form of protection from my opponent stopped me in my tracks. Um, yeah, in no way to summon more monsters, and I had no protection for the next turn. Another reason why I dropped them is that I had a lot of difficulties with high attack monsters from my opponent. Um, Violent Desigma and Evil Swarm Ouroboros, yeah, were pretty much my only outs for huge beaters from my opponent. Yeah, outside the obvious cards like Dark Hole or Torrential. Um, yeah, recently I also dropped the Ouroboros, but I'm probably going to add it again to the extra deck. Um, yeah, so I added Dimensional Prison and Bottomless, and now the deck runs much smoother than before. Um, yeah, Road is also pretty much a staple for me here. I had a lot of times where I could hurt my opponent in one turn, but their Torrential stopped me from making a big play. On one side, Starlight Road gives me the protection against Heavy Storm, Torrential, Mirror Force, Dark Hole, like the Mass Destruction cards. They will always activate Heavy Storm if you have 2 set cards. Yeah, on the other side, it ensures that I can make a big play next turn and push for huge damage, and maybe even go for the OTK if possible. Um, yeah, the extra deck is pretty standard, I think. Most of the time I'm exceeding for the Constellar Omega. It needs 2 level 4 light monsters, and when you detach one card, all Constellar monsters on my side of the field will be unaffected by spells and traps that turn. This effect can also be activated during my opponent's turn. So if you have multiple Omegas, for example, they are all protected if one of them detaches a card. So that's actually pretty decent if you have a backup like, yeah, a warning, for example. Then it's really hard to get rid of them. Yeah, of course Utopia, Maestro, Daguster Emerald, Shockmaster, Gem Knight Pearl, Roach. And a card I recently added. Uh, I, yeah, immediately after Duel, I believe it was Messier 7. So yeah, the Constellar Ptolemy's Messier 7. When all exceed materials of the Constellar Omega are used up, you can use its effect to special summon the Ptolemy's Messier 7 and using the Omega as your material. Important to know is that you cannot use M7's effect in the same turn. Um, but yeah, if your opponent doesn't destroy it in his turn, you can use M7's effect next turn. So you can either bounce one of his monsters or take a monster back from the graveyard to your hand. Yeah, which is really nice, of course. Yeah, of course, it's also 2700 attack beater, which is always nice to have that possibility open. Yeah, if needed. Um, yeah, I think I pretty much explained all my card choices. Yeah, if there are any questions, definitely don't hesitate and ask them in the comment section down below. My next upload will be, my next Dueling Network video upload will be my version of the Hieratic Monarchs, and the duel I had with the deck. I had like a few hours ago, and it was yeah really amazing. So definitely stay tuned for that one. It should be uploaded probably by the end of the week, so either Friday or Saturday. Um, Also going to upload tomorrow the Dark World match, I believe. I had recorded from the European Championship, so yeah, definitely expect that tomorrow. Yeah, guys, as always, feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Litum signing out. Peace.